Hi everyone, I'm Lynn from Finds of Yesterday, and I'm a reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay, and I like to do some research before I go out thrifting to see what's selling around this time of year. And right now I'm thinking about Easter being only a month away, so I'm going to go on eBay, click on solds, and do some research to see what is selling and what's selling for the highest amount of money. We'll check out bunnies and eggs and blow molds and things like that. So let's jump on eBay, hit solds, and see what's selling. All right, here we are on the eBay screen, and I'm just going to do a little research to see what's selling for Easter. And Easter is about 1 month away. The first thing I would do if I was starting to research is type in Easter. It's going to give you a wide range of items. Of course, it's pulling up trees and eggs and bunnies, the three top things for Easter. And these seem to be in a lower price range. So there's lots of stuff selling for Easter. These are all listed. So let's go to sold. We kind of want to do everything today in solds. So we have a Jim Shore, a Cottontail Cottage, some tennis shoes, Nike tennis shoes, more cottages, figurines. That's a Lefton figurine. Okay, it's a wide range of stuff. Let's narrow this down. I did a little bit of research before we got started, and I noticed a trend on certain things. So I'm going to put in Bethany Low Easter. Make sure you include the word Easter in every one of your searches. So Bethany Low, if you're not familiar with the name, is kind of a folk artist, and she does these quirky, funky looking bunny rabbits and eggs and things like that. Just taking a quick look here. A lot of these are in the lower price range that have sold. But what I want to do is sorry for the quick screen, but I'm going to go up to the top, and here it says ended recently. I'm going to change that to the price plus shipping, the highest first. Now we're getting into what is the higher end of Bethany Low. So she has these adorable rabbits that are kind of folk art like. This one sold for $354.95 plus the $17 in shipping. Here's another funky one. These are big though. This one's 16-inch. You can tell by how it sits on the table that it's a fairly big one. And this one's 29-inch. These sold for over $200, $300. This one's $195, and it's only an 11-inch. So Bethany Low does have some high-end pieces. Look at this one. It's a Deborah Scotch Bethany Low. It's probably another artist under her name. Here's another rare one that is $125. And then Bethany Low Velveteen Easter Rabbit, $125. This one's a paper mache one for $100. $119 for this clown bunny. So keep your eye out for Bethany Low and look her up when you're out and about to make sure that she's in the higher end range when you're searching. Some of her pieces are worth more and some are worth less. So the next thing we're going to search is one thing that's popular at Christmas time is blow molds. Now I know these are big and a lot of people don't like to ship them, but they are lightweight, and if you can find a good box, they're fairly easy to ship, and I've never had any problems shipping these. It's just storage is always an issue. But these range in a lot of sizes, so you can find them from, like, these are 3 foot tall. You can find them smaller. The ones you want to look for are these peeps, the peep blow molds. Now, again, I am sorted here by price plus shipping, the highest. So this is a grouping. Let's do the individual ones. This one was $3.99, probably sold for still over $300 because it's very rare. Here's a couple. It sold for $3.89. Just look at the coloring, the pretty turquoise. It's still got some vibrant color to it. probably 240, 250 for this one. And these are 35-inch tall ones. And they look like they are lighted, unless it's just the sun. This one's kind of faint. That one is from 1996, sold for $300. These other ones sold for probably $200 plus 65 shipping. There's the turquoise looking couple again, almost 300. This one I wanted to make sure you seen was these Peeps. Look at this huge yellow one. It looks huge out in the yard, but it's sitting on a table. So it's only 15 inches and bright yellow, $225 plus another $50 for shipping. So $275 for that Peep, and it's only 15 inches tall. Make sure you keep an eye out for that. And then 1997 Easter blow mold, these stacked, looks like a duck, a chick, and a bunny. How adorable is that? That sold for over $200 with shipping. There's the individual mother rabbit with the turquoise, and looks like she's kind of got some discoloring unless it's the light. $131 by itself, plus this one was $104 shipping. Now the shipping's approximate because that's what it would cost to ship to me, I think, unless it's different when it's on the sold side. So keep your eye out for these bunny rabbits. They're definitely worth some money, and you can find them maybe for, I would say, $25, $30, $35, $40. You'd still be in the good. All right, next one is Easter Lenox. Lenox has something in this line that I want to make sure you know about so that you're, if you run across it, you'll know to pick it up. But it's these little tree ornaments. Look at the price on these. This is brand new. Let's go over here to the left and see if we can find used. There's 259 new and 293 used that sold. So here's a cute Lenox bunny Easter with Easter eggs, hand painted piece for $300 probably. So this Lenox Peeps ornaments, I don't know why they're calling it Peeps unless they're little, just because they're little. $200, $195 for this one. This one's retired, apparently. Here's a Disney one figurine. But here's some more. 10 of these miniature ornaments sold for $190. Here's some Luck of the Irish ones that sold for $175. It's 12 little pieces. And here's some Easter ones on a dogwood tree for probably over $150 because the shipping was $43. Here's some more Luck of the Irish, probably $150. Here's some pre-owned ones, $175 for the 12 miniature ones. Make sure you keep an eye out for them. And the other Lenox item that I wanted to make sure you've seen was this Charlie Brown. It's the Easter Beagle. And it's 5 figurines, and a lot of them come with the box, so that's always better when they have the box. This one's probably around $150. I've seen that several times too. This one's got some just butterflies. It's little spring mini tree ornaments, 10 pieces for about $150. Okay, moving on. My next, sorry for scrolling so fast back up, but got to get back up there. Pier 1 is a good brand. Since they no longer produce anything, you always want to keep an eye out for their stuff. But the one thing in particular are these Capes bunnies and their eggs. Look at this bunny. Let's see if I can get a bigger picture of them. This is like a shell material, or it's made to look like Capes shell material. So he sold for over $200. It's not letting me go back. Okay. So here's a couple more. These are all brand new. Let's go to used and see what the used ones sell for. Well, it's bringing me to a lot of Pier 1 Sophie the Bunny plates. Dolomite Rabbit Bunny Easter dinner plates, $89. Sophie the Bunny dinner plates, 4 of them for $100. There's that Dolomite Bunny Rabbit too for about $100. And a tray with the animals on it for $60. Here's a Pier 1 Town Bunny Cooper, $35 for that cute little couple. Pier 1 egg-shaped embossed dessert plates, $59. Looks like there's several of them, maybe about 5 or 6. Set of 6 Pier 1 Sophie the Bunny salad plates. Apparently we need to keep a lookout for them. But right here, these 3 are my listings, and I sold them for $65 a piece for 3 eggs. Got them in a bag at a estate sale for probably $3 for the whole bag, plus it had all kinds of other Easter stuff in it. These are Capa's pearlized eggs, and it sold to one lady, and she paid over $200 for them. So that is something you want to keep an eye out for. And then here's a Putz house. You always want to look out for the Putz houses. They're made of like a cardboard, and they're glittered. You can see the trees here are older, so this is probably a vintage one, even though it doesn't say vintage. And Pier 1 makes it. Pier 1 also makes these cool bunny figurines. This one sold for probably $40. And this little gold-leafed metal ornament holiday tree, almost $51 plus $20 in shipping. And also a Pier 1 bunny nutcracker set for $50. So Pier 1, oh, these Sissel bunny rabbits are also pretty good sellers. I have some listed right now. I haven't sold any yet, but maybe with the Easter coming up real soon, they'll start selling. But that one sold for $40. All right, that's the end of Pier 1. Scrolling back up, sorry. And the next one I want to talk about is Patricia Breen. If you have never heard of her name, she's something just want to put in the back of your brain in case you see her name out there. It's like, I know that name. I need to pick this up, or I need to look her up first. But look at some of her figurine. These are like egg figurines. They're ornaments. Let me get a little closer look here. Okay, so they are just glittered. They have rhinestones on them, it looks like. So it's nicely done. Let's see if it's a description. Nope. It amazes me that some people don't put any descriptions and sell these for $225. I put descriptions on all mine in detail, and I know I spend way too much time on it because other people don't hardly put any descriptions. Here's another egg that sold for $200, a little over that. This one almost looks like a Jim Shore, but it's Patricia Breen Santa ornament. And here's another egg. That egg sold for $189. Here's some cute little teacup ornaments for $165. These are pre-owned prices. All these are $165, $155, $144. So keep your eye out for Patricia Breen. Next one is Easter cottages. I probably need to put cottage houses. So here's a whole grouping, a lot of 12 that sold for $150, a lot of 7, it looks like, for $105. But some of these sell for a lot on their own. I would sell them individually because I did have a whole bunch of the cottontail cottages, and I sold them for about $25 a piece, anywhere from 20 to 25. This one sold for 75. It's an illuminated one, a gingerbread one. It doesn't really have a brand name to it. Here's some cupcake cottage houses, Valerie Parr Hill. They sold for $75. This one sold for $75 by itself. Department 56 is always an excellent brand. That one sold for $60. Here's a cute little cottage house that sold for $60. They look like gingerbread houses, but for Easter. And $46. And here's a Curtis Adler, who's always a great Christmas producer of ornaments. Also makes Easter ornaments. And this one sold for $45 plus shipping. So cottages are awesome to sell. You might want to look them up. If they have a name brand, they usually sell for more. So here's some cottontail cottages. These look littler, sold for $23 for 2 of them. So that's another item to keep an eye out for. That and Halloween ones too, they sell good. Let's go to Christopher Radko. Christopher Radko has some Easter chocolate one. They look like chocolate bunnies. This one sold for $438.89 plus $14.75 in shipping. Aren't they awesome? You want to eat them, they look so good. Here's another cookie jar by Christopher Radko that's $400. And another cookie jar for $350 plus 50 shipping, $400. Very rare Easter Dapper Hair Cottage cookie jar, another cookie jar for $350 or so. Cookie jar. This is an awesome find. Christopher Radko garland. These are glass. Christopher Radko is known for his glass hand-blown ornaments. So this is probably glass hand-blown, even though they don't have that in the description. I would definitely put that in the description. Aren't they cute? Let me see. This is beautiful ornament for a collector. It's not an ornament, it's garland. Christopher Radko garland. It doesn't really say, but I'm sure that's what it is. As you can see, here's some other ornaments. Christopher Radko peeps for $62. These are ones for sale. $62, $76. There's a Santa one for $100. So it's a name you want to keep in the back of your head as well. The back of your mind, I'm sorry. All right, then we've got, look at this one. That is so cute. They call it Bunny Bonnet, $177. Here's another one, $175. McBundoogle, Easter McBundoogle. And a Dapper Hair one, $162. Now I'm going to go to the lowest price on this because not all Christopher Radko ones are worth something. See, there's a lot of them that are just kind of general that sell for $10, $15. So make sure you're really looking at the detailed ones when you're out and about. Even though I would still pick up these and sell them for $15 if I can get them for under $4 a piece. All right, next one. Rushton is always a good brand. It's a vintage brand and it's a great Christmas brand as well as Easter. But they have the cutest dolls with the cutest faces, and they have bunnies, they have Santas. This one, 1950, only had 2 bids. Blows my mind because That is so cheap. 35, now we're getting up there, 35, 47. This one's an interesting one, $70. These are all rabbits, $100. Doesn't take long for them to get up there in price. This one has $68.85 in shipping and a $50 offer on it. Makes me wonder why this one's so expensive. Is it big? Oh, it's 24 inches tall. Probably had a little bit of weight to it as well. Look at this one from the 1950s. And this one, $125. It's a little girl dressed in a bunny outfit. They are so cute. Most of them seem dirty. I hardly ever see them really clean. I don't know if it's the fabric on them that just picks up the dirt easily, or they were just well loved by the little kids that had them. Look at this one, is so clean. Now I'm going to scroll fast back up. Sorry, I apologize for that. And go to highest. Look at this, $1,025. Has this cute hat. The ones with the hat seem to be going for more. That one's only a 14-inch one. Stuffed animals. They didn't have a clue what this is, and they had one bid for $1,000. Amazing. Then this guy, it's really hard to see. I don't know. There's two of them. I guess they had the exact same two, and these two as well. They look really clean for their age. And then we have two again. Anyway, as you can see, Rushton dolls are something you want to keep an eye out for. Now we're going to talk Easter eggs a little bit, if I can find. Okay, we're going to talk wooden Easter eggs. They are definitely a bolo. I want to pick them up every time I see them if they're like this. See the bold, bright colors and the details they have to them. And sometimes they're hand carved. They have little designs cut out, and they're hand painted. They're either Poland, as you can see up here, they're called Piosenki. And sometimes it's spelled this way with the K-I on the end. And they're Poland, Ukraine, wooden hand-painted ornaments. These are ones that are just listed, not sold ones. But look at the bold, bright colors, and look at the prices. $50 for 76 of them. $641 is being a bid. Here's some Erzgebirge ones, which are German. Then I wanted to compare them to the cheaper Easter eggs, like these. These are just plain, simple, nothing fancy, and they're cheap, $5. Look at this how this is hand painted in detail of a scene, a city scene. Look at the tiny details on this and the bold, bright colors. This is an awesome one. Now I'm going to go to solds. All right, here we've got some really inexpensive ones, and look how less detailed they are and how you can tell the difference between cheap ones and high quality ones. See how these are very simply painted, quickly painted, not a lot of detail to them, almost blurry, almost like they were screen printed or something. Not really worth anything. This one's selling for $9, or did sell for $9. Then we have the Ukrainian ones, the Pasenka or Pasenki for $35, $27. Here's some really plain ones for $2.64. Look at these detailed ones, $49. These are just some plain ones for less than $15, $14.99, fairly plain. So I hope this helps in deciding what are cheaper like these and what are more expensive like these. Aren't them beautiful? This is only includes 3, not all of these, for $11.67. Okay, I hope that gave you an idea. Let me go to one more screen. This screen shows the bright colors of the more expensive wooden eggs. Aren't they just gorgeous? You'll be able to pick them out when you see them. All right, and then I have 2 bonus ones. I found this one. Let's see if I can find it quickly for you. They're Pennsylvania Dutch American eggs. Oh, it was a sold one. Here we go. So this one popped up and I thought it was pretty interesting. Look at how this was. It looks like a real egg. They must have put a hole in it, drained it, and wrote on it. And it's more like a folk art piece, especially there with the bird on it. I just think that is so cool. It's awful dirty, but look, it's sold for $100. Free shipping, but it sold for $100. A great piece of folk art. I don't know why they call it Pennsylvania. I don't know how they know that. Let's see if there's a description. It's an old vintage Dutch American folk art hand decorated egg as seen in the photos. Never been cracked open. There's something that sounds like a ball of rubber or something that bounces around in the center. It was decorated or hatched by a small child. She couldn't tell me. This come out of an old collection of early Americana. So that is something really interesting to me. There's no cracks in it, it says. So that's one item. Next, I want to show you is Cherished Teddies. Cherished Teddies is a fairly inexpensive brand because it was so mass produced back when Precious Moments were popular, and it was made by Enesco, the same company as Precious Moments. So if we kind of if we just pull up Cherished Teddies Easter, we'll see that there's a lot of them that sold for under $10. So a lot of this stuff is not worth a whole lot. If you look at these, they're pretty simple, single figures, even just the head of the Cherished Teddy. Here's a plate, a little bunny, one single little bunny, not a lot of extras on him. That one's holding a basket for $6. Okay, you get the idea. Now let me go switch this to highest price. Now look at the difference in price. I was blown away by this. $610, 6 bids, plus $10 in shipping for this Cherished Teddy's Shelly figurine called Friends Help Keep the Spring in Our Step. It is just adorable and it has a lot more to it. It has a little lamb pulling a wagon of bunnies. They are so cute. And it's so brightly colored. Adorable, adorable, adorable. Then we have Here Comes the Easter Parade. 3 little ducks with I think that's a bunny, for $310. Seeing the difference? Yeah. Oh, he's looking forward. That's why. How cute is that? Look at them ducks. Aren't they adorable? And this one, Friendship is Hoppin'. This is Kimberly, Catherine, and Katie. $250 plus $10 shipping. 3 little bunny rabbits holding bunnies on a platform with eggs. And oh, look at that little bunny they're pulling. How cute. So you can't say that all cherished teddies are inexpensive, because they're not. You have to look them up, research them, find out. There's other ones. Here's another one. Spring is filled with excitement. This one's about $100 on a rocking horse. Here's a grouping. Theodore, Samantha, and Tyler from 2007. So these aren't all vintage. They're somewhat newer. Look at this one, $80. Isn't that cute? Spring tulip, bouquet tulips. Look at the little duckling. And that one's only a single individual figure, but he's so cute. So you got to look at more than just if it's single figure or double figure or triple figure or have extra bunnies on it, or, you know, all of that. So that's what I wanted to show you today, that there's a lot of good things out there to find. Cherished teddies are readily available. Whether or not you'll find these more expensive ones, I'm sure they're harder to find, but at least you know now when you're looking, say you're scanning it, look for Easter ones and look for the bigger ones. And you have to research it when you're there before you buy, so you know for sure. And this is how you research it. So you can also look at the results here and see how many have sold. And if there's not too many, well, there might not be a lot listed either. So you have to keep a lot of them aspects in mind when you're researching. So that is it. That's all the Easter stuff I wanted to show you. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got some information that you can bring with you on your next thrifting trip. So if you like this video, please let me know and tell me what your favorite thing about it was in the comments below, and we will see you on the next one. Like and subscribe.